So Alan, in Melbourne in 2020, you're running a course by the name of Identity, Integrity and Leadership. And
Yes.
this course is, from what I understand, going to incorporate the key components of the traditional course that the Mankind Project have called Understanding Privilege, Power and Diversity. Can you tell us a little bit about what is involved and what's included in this course, and how and why we've changed it to Identity,
Yes.
Integrity and Leadership?
But the whole idea is to add a filter over the issue that personalizes the weekend. So identity is about each man's identity that they own up to. Integrity is very much what principles people hold on to, what motivates them, what is important to them within life. And what normally happens in society is our integrity gets challenged and there's a reactivity. But what we're going to do is work on integrity as being the sort of tip of the iceberg around the principles and your identity that you hold dearly onto, but are often hidden when it's around reactive relationships. And if those identity and integrity work well together, the skills you have is an effective use of your personal power and effective engagement with other people. And that I'm calling leadership. It's a social skill set to engage with others and to support their identity and the principles that motivate them. It's not a competition. It's a way of supporting all people and understanding the integrity and the identity behind each person, rather than judging, guessing, and assuming, and then reacting on top of that. So those three skills are a way of filtering it. So identity is what individuals own up to in themselves. The integrity is the preferred expression of identity and principles and motivation that drive you. And then the leadership that can be used when those two get melded well together is the whole idea of the name change, but the essence still has, it's around diversity of identities. Power is about the use of leadership, and privilege is really the things that you become blind to based on who you are as your identity, and the shadows that get created based on how you identify yourself.
And the diversity is really,
Yeah, the diversity is seeing the diversity within you for a start, your preferred way of behaving and the preferred way of being in the world. And then the capacity to change and support within you and with others different ways of being, different ways of expressing, and different priorities and what's important to people. All of that becomes a diversity and the expression of self and self within any community.